What is going on, guys? TKD 1, 2, 3 back a video, and today we're going to talk about the brand new games that got announced for PS Plus for the month of October 2017. Now, these types of videos will probably not live on this channel anymore just because I got the brand new spot onto PS followers. So, this may be our last one for this channel, which is, pretty hype. Let's make it a good one. Let's get hype, boys. And this month definitely has, the substance for a hype month. Now right here, getting right into it, for the PS4, we are getting the well-renowned, highly anticipated, massive game that was Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. We are getting the full game for free on PS Plus. That is insane. Aside all of the drama behind Kojima and Konami and everything, and all that big whole thing, and how there was low-key boycott towards the game, and there are further games going on because of how Konami treated Kojima, all this good stuff. But overall, just speaking overall from a standpoint, the game was a great game. It was well renowned. It got plenty of high scores. It was game of the year runner up and everything, stuff like that. It was a great, well received game overall and everything. And just to be blunt about it right here, I've never even played a Metal Gear in my life. I'm saying, I have played a little bit of Metal Gear 5. I did a little bit of the demo that came out beforehand. I forgot what it was called, but I haven't really ever beaten the full Metal Gear. So this definitely, gives me no excuse to actually go and beat one. And really honestly, I really did want to play this game, and I'm really glad now we're getting it for free on PS Plus. So definitely check out your PS Plus account for that. Next up here, the next game that we will be getting for PlayStation 4 for free is going to be called Amnesia Collection. It is the, I guess, the culmination of all the Amnesia games, I presume. Upon further analysis, yes, it is. It will be containing Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs, and Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Now, this is basically a first-person survival horror game and everything, stuff like that. And think PewDiePie circa 2011, that type of game. And actually, I think I actually played some of these games as well on this channel that made them really big. So if you're down for that nice horror thing, and also this is nice because we are talking about the month of October, so obviously it's a nice a little bit culmination for having a really good horror game and stuff like that, and a very well renowned horror game, it being Amnesia and everything, for the month of October and stuff like that. I'm saying, just because we've already gotten a lot of horror games in the past, this one's a very nice one to put in the mix and everything. And also, what, man, this will be a nice game to stream, what I'm saying? So I probably finna stream this, on the low. We'll see what happens in October. We'll see what happens there. But, definitely happy if you want to play some horror games for the month of October, get in that Halloween spirit, definitely get Amnesia for free on PS4. Man, I swear, what, man, when I move these videos to the PS followers, I want to have a jingle for the PS3 section of things, man. There's gonna be a jingle with this stuff. But let's move on to PS3. We are getting a game here called Monster Jam Battlegrounds. Nope, not PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Monster Jam Battlegrounds, and it looks to be a monster truck game where Monster Jam, obviously one of the fine IPs and fine names of the sport or spectacle that is monster truck driving. And if you want to be able to do monster truck thing, I'm sure you can do flips and stuff and do different tricks and earn points and stuff like that. That's what I'm presuming. What I'm saying? So think a little bit analogous to a skateboarding game, but you're in a monster truck and everything. And yeah, I mean, you know what, man, this is not that bad. What I'm saying? This is not it could be worse for the PS3, but this is not that bad. Let's move on to the next one. And this next one here also, not that bad. I'll be real. Look, it has pretty bad Metacritic score at 52%. What I'm saying? It's pretty bad. And it was released in 2009. But overall, just the concept isn't that horrible. We're talking about Hustle Kings here. It is a billiards / pool game that you can play for the PS3. And, honestly speaking here, right? I would be low-key interested in playing this. Low-key. Very, very subtle, very, very low-key. Oh, apparently there is a PS4 version that has a VR compatibility, which is pretty cool. But that one we are not getting that for the month of October for PS Plus. We're getting exclusively the PS3 version. There is no backwards compatibility of that. There is no crossplay, whatever, stuff like that. There is only one game that is crossplay across all gens that I'll talk about later. But just Hustle Kings, you want to play it, billiards, pool, stuff like that. It'd be cool for to get a group of people together and you all can bet money or whatever. I don't know, COD points, VC for 2K. I don't know, whatever you guys want to bet. You guys can bet over here on Hustle Kings for PS3 if you still have a PS3 for free for the month of October of 2017. Moving on to the beloved, the graceful king. There was a very sad news article this week about the Vita, but moving on, we're talking about the PS Vita for the month of October 2017 for the free PS Plus games of the month. And the first game we got here is a game called Hue for PS Vita, and it looks to be like a platformer. You know, obviously, you know, if you all have been around the channel, yeah, you know, like y'all know with me that when it comes to the Vita, if it's a top-down shooter, if it's a platformer, I'm gonna love it on the Vita and only on the Vita. Like only on a mobile gaming standpoint will I ever kind of enjoy a platformer or a top-down shooter and stuff like that. Just because, you know, having that type of game on the big screen, I just don't, you know, it just feels weird to me, right? But going on to this game called Hue, it has a very nice artistic aesthetic to it, is what I would say, right? Very cool. It's a very different, unique looking game. And obviously with a game, you know, that's called Hue, obviously the colors are looking really vibrant and everything, looking really cool and stuff like that. So it's looking like a really interesting game. And this game is not only just a basic platformer, you have to change the color of your surroundings and color of the world and maybe the color of even yourself to, you know, overcome some puzzles, overcome some obstacles and everything. And overall, this seems like a super cool game for the Vita, man. Like, I love any platformer, any top-down shooter on the Vita. You guys know I rock with it, and I'll be checking out this game on my free time on campus and stuff like that. Lastly here, moving on to the final game for the Vita, and also this game will be across the PS4 and the PS3, so this game is for all of the consoles currently, and it is called Skyforce Anniversary. And this, again, just like what I love for the Vita, is a top-down shooter, it looks like, and it looks like you are, you know, flying across a bunch of different lands. There's some sea aerial stuff, there's some that are more in like urban areas where there's a bunch of palm trees and stuff like that, and some buildings and everything. And it looks like kind of the basic premise of this game is that you are fighting to save the world against evil General Mantis, and to do so you will have to upgrade your ship with devastating power-ups, fight gargantuan bosses, and blow up a ton of nasty enemies, including choppers, fighters, tanks, and turrets. So yeah, I mean, this definitely does solve and check off that list for games I love on the Vita, and I would definitely be checking this out on the Vita on my free time at Arizona State University, because that's pretty much the only time I play my Vita is when, you know, I'm out and about. Never in the apartment, because, you know, I have a PS4, you know what I'm saying? But so definitely in a, you know, in a more mobile standpoint, I will be playing this game as well. And sadly, this month, you know, we did not get a title for PSVR. Now, I was thinking that this was going to be a reoccurring thing where, you know, they were going to start introducing new VR games into the fold of PS Plus, and then kind of weed out the PS3 era of things, you know, into the background. But sadly, they did not do that this month, and maybe, hopefully, we will see that again, and hopefully that will be a trend going forward, because I feel like that's a very smart move, and that's a move that I feel will sell a lot more VR units, you know, going into the holiday season, if they know that, hey, every month they're going to get a free VR experience. Now, of course, a you know, different caveat to that could be that, hey man, like maybe there's just not enough games to fully sustain the, you know, VR platform on a free basis. Like, you know, how many games are there for VR right now? I don't know the official number, but it can't be as much as the PS3 or the PS4 or the Vita, right? So it definitely doesn't make sense. But going forward, I hope they do actually flesh out the PS3 and put in the VR as well. And just one quick last roundup for the PS Plus free games on this channel, presumably, maybe, I think so, probably, I don't know. But we have, for the PS4, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and Amnesia Collection. Going on the PS3, we have Monster Jam Battlegrounds and Hustle Kings, and for the beloved PS Vita, you can get Hue on the PS Vita and the PS4, and then Skyforce Anniversary for the PS Vita, PS4, and the PS3. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and below. I appreciate the video game. Thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.